Welcome to the Powerful Marketing Tips podcast, created for overwhelmed business owners who want to build, run, and organize their marketing for good. And here are your hosts, Marilise and Laura.
Hi, it's Laura here. Whenever I say that I work in marketing, most people assume that I take care of social media. How hard can it be, right? All you have to do is be on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn all day long. Sounds like a dream, am I right? Well, definitely not for marketers, because we know that marketing involves so much more than social media. In fact, it is just a tiny part of it. Yet, it is often one of the most visible parts, and there's a lot of pressure to be constantly seen and constantly heard. So whenever we get new clients, one of the first things we hear when we talk about their marketing is that we definitely have to be on social media 24/7. And I have mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, I totally agree that it is important to be where your audience is. And social media, of course, gives access to a variety of audiences. On the other hand, I don't think it is wise to build all of your marketing strategy on social media alone. Because at the end of the day, social media channels are owned by other companies, and they have the right to change the rules of the game at any moment. And I personally believe it is quite dangerous to put the future of your business in somebody else's hands. So my advice is to be consistent, but not crazy with social media. You don't have to post every single day. In fact, if you do it, then actually algorithms may start to punish you as you are too spammy. It's better to put out good quality content that gets high engagement. So even if you post just once or twice a week, if your posts are valuable and generate interest, then you are already doing things right. However, I want to emphasize that you shouldn't get paralyzed by trying to achieve perfection. I have also seen people taking hours to perfect their social media text and visuals. And I think it is very admirable that they want to put out their best work possible. But when you think of the audience who consumes the content, they will never ever read it as carefully as you when you prepared it. They will not focus on every single detail or wording. So don't waste your time trying to perfect an already great piece of content. If it is grammatically correct, true to the brand, has valuable information and call to action, you are already good to go. So that's why in today's episode, I wanted to give you a few tips on how to repurpose content so that you don't have to invent the wheel every month. So let's go. Number 1, build your social media content around one focused topic of the month. For example, if you are planning to host a webinar at the end of the month, you can create a blog post on the same topic that highlights the importance of it. Let's say you have 5 key ideas or 5 bullet points there. You can now turn each point into a separate social media post and add a call to action to join the webinar. Number 2, showcase things that have happened in your business. For example, if you hosted a mastermind last month, write a blog post with key takeaways and also add the recording of the mastermind there. And then cut the recording into smaller pieces to create video content to your social media as well. For example, Jobcast makes it super easy to create these short clips, but you can also do it manually on Canva, for example, or pretty much any other video tool that is available to you. Number 3, reshare posts from a year or maybe even 2 years ago. For example, if 2 years ago in November, you celebrated getting your 100th client, then you can share the same post and say that you are so lucky to have reached 200 by now. Number 4, you can share the same content in different channels. Of course, make sure to adjust the visual and also text to suit that channel. But the idea is that most people won't notice that you share the same content in multiple channels. And even if they do, it can just be a good reminder to them. Number 5, reshare user-generated content. It is great for social proof as your audience sees other people interacting with your products or with your brand. Number 6, update your old content. Let's say you wrote a blog post 2 years ago, update it with current statistics or relevant information, and share that in 2 years, this or that has changed. Number 7, turn presentations into carousels or slide decks. If you had to make a company presentation at a client meeting, or if you did a keynote speech or had to present anywhere, most likely you prepared some materials that you can now turn into a post with, let's say, 3 to 6 images. Number 8, take pieces from your newsletter and turn them into social media posts. Make sure to also include the call to action to join the newsletter list to get priority access to all the updates in the future. Okay, I think that's enough of tips for today. But just to remind you, don't overstress about each piece of content. Create a plan that allows you to work smarter, not harder, and use the content or information that you already have. This means turning your recordings, presentations, blog posts, articles, newsletters, and so on into separate posts, cutting your long videos into shorter clips, resharing, updating, and so on. Content creation does not have to be time-consuming or difficult. It just needs to be well-planned and organized. I wish you good luck, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye.
Well, that's all we've got for this episode of the Powerful Marketing Tips podcast. But make sure to link up with us at our free monthly international mastermind event. Just go to powerful-marketers.com/mastermind. We would really appreciate it if you would rate this podcast and leave a comment wherever you tune in to listen. That will help us and other potential new listeners. Until next time.